Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Mr. Loudmouth is back, so that means it's time for you to wake y'all ass up.
Nigga, I'm a cannibal, snacking on your organs, and I'm pouring something flammable. You can call me fairy, cause I keep knocking your teeth out. Hit you with a...
I have to do the mandatory self-promotion as usual, especially because I just released another episode of the Expression Podcast on Patreon. It's entitled, We're Standing Up For Ourselves All 2021 or something like that. And this episode was filled with a lot of, more personal questions and comments from the patrons than usual. So we had a lot of cool shit to talk about. Episodes up there, advice columns up there on Patreon as well. Early content. Y'all will definitely want to be signed up this month. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want shit early, this is definitely the month to do it. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for the support. Y'all already know. Let's just get right into the topics. First of all, let me see which one. Pose. Yes, let's do Pose. Pose, the creator of Pose, just put this tweet up. And honestly, Miss Dominique Jackson has been really serving the girl. This poster is really sickening. I love it so much. Miss Dominique has really been serving the girls when it comes to walking these runways and fashion and just modeling and shit. I love this shit so much. But Pose is saying that, girl, the final season is going to be premiering, if I'm not mistaken, May 2nd. And it's a bittersweet kind of thing because as much as I do want to see these characters more and I love these characters so much, I'm happy that hopefully, we get to end Pose on a high note. You see what I'm saying? But I hope to see these actors and actresses in so much more shit. I want their careers to just elevate even more. They're so talented. We could tell how much work and how much passion they put into their shit. So I cannot wait to see what else the industry has for their asses. Oh my gosh. But I cannot wait to see what this season is going to be serving. I'm very excited. I've loved the show since the start. Cannot wait. All right, so let's get this Sada baby shit out the way. I bet this is the most attention he ever got in his fucking life. It's crazy to me. Anyway, we already know that DMX, apparently he suffered an overdose. This is what they're saying. On April 2nd, DMX was rushed to the hospital after suffering a heart attack, where he currently remains on life support. They're saying that an overdose apparently caused the heart attack. We already know that he has been battling addiction for quite some time. So it's just obviously sad news for a lot of people, right? So we have news of that going on, and then Sada baby ass comes over here, and I'm sure many of you are like, who the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna show you a picture in a second. Sada baby was just I guess he went onto social media and he was like, Lord, we said Nas X and not DMX. Essentially wishing death on Lil Nas X. And it's just oh my God, we're so bored. That's why I have it in my thumbnail, wow, at this point, we're so fucking bored. This shit was stupid. And they dragged the shit out of his ass. And I did too, because at first I was like, okay, if this is coming from a place of homophobia, sir, look at the Twitter Abby that you have on, this is your profile picture on Twitter. You're giving a girl's duck face, you know what I mean? And your locks are serving me all types of asymmetrical wigs. A lot of y'all try to force these masculine ass standards on the world, these heteronormative ass standards on the world. You don't even measure up to that shit, Miss Kissy Face, Miss Duck Lips. Sit your ass down. But then he said, he had to clarify, I guess, it didn't come from homophobia. He said, I said what I said about that motherfucking post because of the shoes. That's it. The devil shoes, the devil in the video, giving the devil a lap dance, all that shit. This is what he's saying. That shit wild, that shit crazy. That's never gonna be no shit that I sympathize with, empathize with, or agree with, but I wasn't wishing death on blood for real. Nobody want a nigga dead. That's what he said. And I'm just I hate it. And I know I've been talking about Lil Nas over and over, but it's just crazy for him to be oh my gosh, that's some wild shit, But in the only song that you were ever known for, the only song that anybody could ever connect to your ass, Whole Lot of Choppers, you was talking about these drugs got me choking. You talking about taking perks, popping perks and shit. You talking about t-shirt full of blood stains, your best friend on a t-shirt, AK hit a nigga in the stomach, knock your six pack. You talking about killing niggas and shit. But Lil Nas got a CGI devil, you know what I mean? CGI ass hell, you know, in his music video. What is wild shit? What are you talking about wild shit? You niggas do wild shit all the time. You niggas talking about killing niggas, taking, you know, popping fucking perks and shit. You niggas, it's wild shit. It's just wild shit everywhere. It's the wild, wild motherfucking West. Okay? So it's just weird for people to be like, all of a sudden have a moral compass. You bitches talk about putting niggas on t-shirts. That's wild shit, bitch. And then I guess since we're on the topic of Lil Nas X, we already know, I mean, that video has like 100 million views in like what? Well, a week? A little over a week or some shit like that? Craziness. So we already know that this is gonna cause a whole lot of conversation. It's been causing a whole lot of religious conversation, right? And I want y'all, please, like, oh my God, keep China McClain ass off my goddamn timeline. China McClain, she from Black Lightning, y'all already know what I'm talking about. She, you know, at first she was doing some really cool TikToks, but now I don't know what is going on. And I don't care, but as long as y'all keep her ass off my timeline. There was one video that went viral, one TikTok where she was just like, oh, because obviously, like I said, it's a whole lot of religious talk and Lil Nas X talk, but it's just, she came out here talking about, oh, well, you know, would you believe that a building built itself? She's like, no, we know that a building has a builder. A building has a creator. A building is proof of a creator. Then she moved on to the next one talking about, oh, well, since people exist and trees exist, that's proof of God. That's proof of God. And it was like, it came off extremely condescending like I always do. But I'm just like I tweeted, I'm just like, bitch, okay, so if I say, we already know lightning exists, so I can come on here and I would, based off of your logic, I can say that, you know, lightning is proof of Zeus existing. And you know what, if y'all lived in a different time period in the past, y'all would actually be worshiping, some of y'all would actually be born in an area where they're worshiping these gods that we now study as mythology, right? And so I love what Chrissy Chula said. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She is a YouTuber, among many other things. Like, she's extremely talented. I think she's funny as hell. She's the one who did It's Hot as Hell video, the It's Hot as Hell video that came out years ago. But she spoke on Twitter about this, and she said, you know what, like, y'all need to sit y'all asses down. She was just like, I do astrology, but at the end of the day, like, I know that it's just fun. It's for me. I believe in it because it makes me feel good. And she was just like, I wish y'all would just say that. It's okay. It's okay if believing in talking snakes and talking snakes and magical apples and people who walk on water and pregnant virgins and the incestuous nature of Adam and Eve's kids, like, if that makes you feel good, then that's your thing. Like, but don't come on here with this condescending ass attitude, acting like y'all have proof, acting like y'all are shouldering the burden of proof. Okay, why am I the weird one? Because I don't believe a snake came to my motherfucker and talked to us. Like, just stop. And it wouldn't matter if y'all were not so globally dominant, if y'all weren't putting shit in laws and shit and in government. Like, it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't give a fuck. But it's really annoying, especially, like I said, because of all this little Nas shit got the religious people like really hyped. And they can't even see the logical fallacies. Like, bitch, she really implied that it's preposterous to believe that a building built itself while she's over here believing that Sky Daddy built himself. Like, it's cool if you believe that shit, but don't act like people are stupid or, you know what I mean, idiotic, or don't be condescending because they don't believe in y'all fairy tales. Like, please keep her dumb ass off my timeline. Like, I'm so, like, oh my gosh. So I thought this was actually really cool. Thandie Newton went on to British Vogue. First of all, she was fucking beautiful, as usual. She's extremely talented. She has a long ass filmography. But one of the most recent shit that she's in is Westworld. When I tell you I'm completely obsessed with that show, like, those type of shows get me, they get me up, bitch. They get me up. Completely obsessed with Westworld. First 2 seasons are my favorite. I really wish that season 3 was stronger, but the first 2 seasons are the best. But she talked about taking her name, her birth name, her Zimbabwean birth name back, right? So her name is was officially spelled like Thandie, Thandie Newton, right? But her actual name is Thandiwe. And she said, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, that one of her first roles that she took, they just misspelled her name on the credits carelessly. I think that's what she said. And so it just stuck and she just kept it. I guess she just didn't want to deal with the bullshit in the industry. You already know how the industry is, you know? But, you know, she just made this announcement saying, this is how you spell my name. This is what she said. She said that's my name. It's always been my name. I'm taking back what's mine. I love it. And she went on to talk about like just fucked up ass shit in the industry, like racist shit in the industry. She said, the thing I'm most grateful for in our business right now is being in the company of others who truly see me and to not be complicit in the objectification of black people as others, which is what happens when you're the only one. The Hill also said that Tandy also discussed a time when she said she was casted for Charlie's Angels, which was released in 2000. She said she quit the film after Amy Pascal, the former head of Sony Pictures, made racist comments about, listen to this, made racist comments about how a black female character should be portrayed as attractive, but not college educated. It's just like, what are you talking about? And listen to this shit. Vogue said that Amy Pascal does not remember the remarks. All right, girl. Very happy for her. Very happy that she decided to do this. And I hope that it encourages more people to just step out and just be like, fuck these bitches. Like, demand the respect and demand your personhood from this fucked up industry. You know, I'm so glad that she did it. I'm glad that she feels like she's in a space to do it. And I think the more that this happens, the more that people like her are unapologetic about who they are, the easier it will be for other, people of color, other black artists, other, black actors to do the same exact thing. Like, fuck these weirdo racist motherfuckers. Like, oh my God. And since we're on the topic of talented ass black women, like, oh my God, and beautiful ass black women, oh my God, look at these pictures. Entertainment Weekly put this shit out. Let me tell you something. Regina King and Viola Davis look goddamn good. This is how you photograph black actresses, black people, period. This is how you like them. This is how you dress them. Look at this goddamn picture. I cannot decide which one's my favorite. This one or this one with this damn, like, Regina King looks so goddamn good. Viola Davis looks so good, and they're both extremely talented. I just, oh my gosh. It's always cool to see these talented ass people get their flowers, but I wanted to make sure I shout out the studio and the photographers who did that shit. Their names are Ahmad T. Barber and Dante Maurice from ABDM Studio. They are black photographers. They have also created some other cool ass covers and photo shoots that we have seen already. Talented. So apparently LeVar Burton, the legend, okay, I remember him most. Obviously he's been in so much shit, but like reading Rainbow and LeVar Burton, it's just like an automatic connection in my brain, So apparently he wants to host Jeopardy. And like, as soon as I saw that headline, I was like, that is perfect. Like, that is so perfect. Why was he not the first pick after Alec Trebek? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I didn't even consider him, but as soon as I saw that shit, I was like, that's so perfect. I hope that he gets it. He literally tweeted this petition out. He's like, I'm just leaving this here, check it out. And at the time of me recording this, the petition already had 170,000, I think 180,000 signatures. I can put it in the description box if y'all want it. But like, it's crazy to me that, like I said before, that I did not even consider, I don't know why, like when I was thinking about like, okay, who could replace Alex Trebek, like on Jeopardy, his name just did not pop in my head. But as soon as I saw that show, I was like, yeah, he's perfect. He needs to do it. Like, there's like, fuck all the rest of the bitches. Like, just let him do it. Let him host. It will be really cool. It will be really iconic. And I hope that he gets it. I really do. And last but not least, this is the only political topic I feel like talking about today. Mitch McConnell, we already know, he's minority leader, so he's just talking shit. But you remember my live stream, I was talking about the Georgia voter law that's fucked up, and it's just basically voter suppression, right? I talked about how the Major League Baseball pulled out of Atlanta. Like, there's a lot of corporations who spoke up against this voter law. And Republicans are pissed as fuck about that shit. I mean, I already spoke about Brian Kemp's annoying, dumb ass. Already spoke about his, like, oh my gosh, he's giving me, like, underneath the bridge troll kind of personality. Hate it. Already talked about him, but Mitch McConnell also spoke on this shit. And listen to what he said. Because I saw one thing saying that one headline saying that he was like, oh girl, these corporations need to stay out of politics. And I literally tweeted, I was like, what are y'all gonna do? Refuse corporate donations from their asses? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, these corporations ain't scared of you bitches. Like, they literally control y'all. They're not scared of y'all. But listen to what he said. I found it extremely discouraging. Oh shit, I gotta speak like Mitch McConnell. Fuck. I found it extremely discouraging to find that a bunch of CEOs are getting in the middle of politics. That's what he said. I can't do that shit no more, bitch. My throat gonna close up. He said, my warning, if you will, to corporate America is to stay out of politics. It's not what you're designed for. But then listen to the caveat. I'm not talking about political contributions. Of course, he had to throw into both sides after that. He said most of them contribute to both sides. They have PACs. That's legal. It's fine. I support that. He just wanted to make sure that y'all understand. I still want y'all to funnel that shit straight to my bank account, okay? He said, yeah, that's fine, I support that. I'm talking about taking a position on a highly incendiary issue like this and punishing a community or state because you don't like a particular law that passed. I just think it's stupid. I think it's rich coming from Mitch fucking corporate, ass liquor ass McConnell. That's rich coming from your ass, y'all. Oh my God, you talk about, oh bitch, don't tear down a community or a state just because you don't like some shit that's going on politically. Like y'all ain't been doing that shit this whole time, bitch. Bitch, cry more, ho. The end game for corporations is always profit. So I'm sure there's some bullshit going on in that. But at the end of the day, these politicians gonna do exactly what them corporations say. So all this grandstanding and shit, they are not scared of your turtleneck shaped ass. Like, they are not scared of your snapping turtle, tortoise, in the face shaped head ass. Like, they're definitely not missing. But good luck, I guess, like all that bluffing you doing on national TV. On that note, thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Make sure you check out Patreon, don't forget. Stay sexy and stay safe. Make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
I'm immortal. All you bitches making wishes for a morsel of my everlasting riches. I want your soul. This is more than just a myth. You better forego. I'm immortal.